Well, that was certainly Metal AF. Hey everybody, Skyrlink here. Welcome to my new Let's Play of Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut. Hell yeah, we love that metal rift. I'm just gonna get started right away because the intro is weird. It likes to loop around. So yeah, this is Sonic Adventure, pretty much. The DX version, because I don't got a Dreamcast. I don't got the original at my exposure. No, at my disposal. And this is the version I grew up with, so quite frankly, it means a lot to me. This is one of my favorite Sonic games. I know it's weird. I'm a Nintendo guy, but we've seen some other company stuff. Like we've seen some Square stuff. We've seen some PlayStation games, stuff like that. But we haven't really seen Sonic on the channel, so I figured, if we're gonna do a Sonic game, why don't we do one of my favorites, Sonic Adventure? It was between this or Black Knight, and honestly, Black Knight kind of teetered off the menu after I replayed it a couple years back. But this one I've also been replaying a couple years back, and you know, I still think pretty highly of this game. It's not perfect, but it is one of my favorite Sonic games, and it's the one I grew up playing a lot. Like, this was my first 3D Sonic game, which happens to be, of course, the first 3D one. True 3D one. I don't know if you count like 3D Blast, which, I mean, I guess you can count 3D Blast. Anyway, yeah, this is gonna be a pretty interesting one. I'm recording this after I'm doing Link's Awakening. I'm recording this after I'm doing Link's Awakening. So, yeah, I want to do another, like, kind of like, I wouldn't say short, but like, actually, this is technically gonna be shorter than Link's Awakening. Maybe not in terms of episode count, but in terms of, like, length of the series. It's definitely gonna be shorter. But, yeah. It's a unique Sonic game. It has a lot of unique qualities to it that make it stand out, and quite beloved. But enough about that. Let's just get started, and I'll kind of explain as we go on. Dang, 5 minutes long? I know part of that was the intro, but I go long a lot. Yeah, whatever. Let's just start the game. Yeah, I hope it's not too loud. I'm trying. This is a very loud game.
Select your character.
Yeah, heck yeah, Sonic. So yeah, the big thing that makes Sonic Adventure special is that it's got multiple playable characters. And we're gonna be doing all of them. And they definitely vary in length, so some characters we'll be spending a lot of time with, and some characters we won't. As you can see, we have Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Big, E102 Gamma, and Sonic. You may not know who any of these people are, but don't worry, it will all make sense soon enough. Right now, as we see, we only have enough, we only have enough money to play as Sonic. No, we only have access to Sonic's story right now. We will be going through these in order, so once we start a character's story, we're sticking to it till the end. We're not switching around and mixing around in case, like, one route gets too hard or something like that. So we'll be showing every character's story from start to finish. It won't be a 100% playthrough, but, you know, well, I'll show stuff as they come along. Can't guarantee I'll show everything, but, you know, I'll show what I know. And I have plenty of stories to share with this game, too. And we'll get to the music soon, don't worry. The music's gonna have its own thing. Anyway, enough fooling around. Let's hop right into Sonic's story.
Let's get him.
Lock on target, men! Ready? Fire! Oh no! Our weapons are useless! Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
Oh yeah! This could be fun!
Dang, starting us off with a boss fight with Chaos Zero. Pretty simple fight. This is basically your tutorial, and also it's a good example of new stuff that 3D Sonic provides. For example, the homing attack. Whenever you're close to an enemy and press the A button twice, Sonic will home towards the enemy with while he's in a ball. That's how you're going to get damage off of enemies, mainly. So Chaos is a pretty simple fight. It doesn't really do too much. Oh god, camera. Yeah, there's a lot we could say, like, oh no, our weapons are useless and all that stuff. So much to say, but honestly, it's not luck. Ouch. Yeah, watch out for his arms. Could be kind of dangerous, but other than that, he's really nothing too crazy. We've dealt with crazier enemies before, that's for sure. But just like that, he's quickly taken care of.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Don't worry, guys. We're all here to laugh at this freaking cheesy-ass voice acting.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
You know nothing, fool! It's Chaos, the god of destruction!
Huh? What? Tails? Watch out! You're gonna crash! Ah! Tails! Ah, what am I gonna do with you?
Watch out, you're gonna crash! Ah! Bro had his tongue sticking out. So, Sonic Adventure is pretty unique because we actually have an overworld, and yes, you can drown in the pool if you wanted to. Hello, who are you? Oh god, didn't mean to attack you. I'm so sorry, I want to talk to you. What? What happened? I was swimming and I missed it. Well, well, you missed my tongue, like, protruding out of my freaking mouth. What else did I say? A plane crashed over there at the beach. I hope the pilot's okay. Mr. Sonic, please, go see him. Go see if you can save him. What about you, little boy? What do you gotta say? You gotta, like, really... You gotta, like... The game's finicky a little bit. You gotta, like, be right in front of them and talk to them. You can't just talk to them from, like, the side or anything like that. I'm Mr. Know-It-All. Here's a clue. Grab the spinning rings. It's important. As long as you've got the rings, you'll be okay, even if you get hit by any hazards. Now you know! Oh, and don't worry if the fuse suddenly changes. It does that sometimes. Just keep moving in the direction you want. It may take a little time to get used to it, so keep trying. Wow. I'll give you credit, little boy. Yeah, if you could tell, I'm kind of having fun with this Let's Play. This isn't like one of those, like a JRPG or like a story where I'm like, I want to make sure everything's perfect. If a game crashes, like, you know, we'll treat it as like a little funny thing. It's a little disc issue. As long as the game works from start to finish, we're perfectly fine. And besides, it doesn't really take too long to like catch up. And it only happens really once, usually. I think it happened like twice once, but that was it. Usually it's like it happens once and then after that it's good. Welcome to Emerald Coast. These little TVs kind of explain like little hints, but like sometimes they just say random stuff like that. Anyway, not fooling around. Let's just hop right in. Are you ready for an amazing stage? Oh man, this stage is probably my favorite opening stage for a Sonic game ever. Like, City Escape's iconic, and trust me, I love City Escape as much as I do. I like Windmill Isle. I like Tropical Resort. I think that stage is awesome. But Emerald Coast just hit the right spots. Especially when I was like an impressionable, like 4 or 5-year-old when I played this for the first time? I was very young, maybe even 6 years old. But, yeah, Emerald Coast just hit all the right spots. It was a 3D Sonic game. And, like, the music was fantastic. And I thought this game looked kind of good. Now I realize it's kind of a little bit outdated, but, like, you know, it's a sight of the past. I don't really have to explain the controls or anything. Sonic can do your usual stuff. Run around, moving fast. He's a momentum-based character. Press B, you can do a spin dash, you can kind of launch yourself. Again, momentum. Wow, 1 ring. Those are some item boxes, or item capsules, I guess I should say. That's an extra life. Usually these item capsules will have rings or power-ups or things like that. We already went over the homing attack. But, like, anyway, back to what I was saying. This stage blew me away from the music, visuals, gameplay, everything. It just hit all the right notes. And I've got plenty of stories about certain stages in this game and all that stuff, and character stories and all that stuff. By getting 100 rings, you get yourself an extra life. But, like, yeah, man, and like, even if you don't like the stage, this stage is iconic. Because, again, first 3D Sonic game, and, like, this screams Dreamcast, and, like, you have the killer whale, and especially this part right here. Sure, it's automated as all hell, but, like, it's cool regardless. I don't want to go down. I want to see if I can carry the rings as best as I can, you know. You know, make sure we got a high ring count. I don't think there's really any point, but, like, you know, actually there might be a point, but I want to, like, you know, crack up the lives, see how many lives I can rack up. You know, all that jazz. Go over here, get yourself an extra life. Jump over here. But, like, the music, I love the freaking guitar. It's fantastic. And this is probably why I think rock and roll is my favorite genre. Not gonna lie, this game probably had something to do with it. Let's go through here. Dang it. These are some speed shoes. When you wear these, you'll start moving really fast. And by the power of speed, we can go through this, like, top route and get a lot of rings and move super fast. Yeah! Psych Hedgehog fast. Dang, 300 rings. I'm cooking these rings. No. But this track is also great, too. It's a second part of Emerald Coast. And again, the guitar. Jun Senoue is a freaking god. Oh my god. I'm gonna be glazing this soundtrack, if you couldn't tell. I've done that with certain games before, but I'm like, dude, this soundtrack, I'm gonna say it, probably my favorite Sonic soundtrack ever. Sonic Colors and Black Knight is close second, but like, or close second and third. Actually, I'd probably put Black Knight in second place, probably for the same reasons as this. When you see these glowy little ball, that's tutorial. So as we get on these little jump panels, and all we have to do is press A, and we land on the panel perfectly fine. Let's go through here, kill you. You notice as we kill these, or defeat these robots, we actually gain animals. These have a purpose. A purpose that I probably won't be spending much time on, but, you know, we'll go over those when we get there. Yeah, give me the rings. But it looks like we are... Oh my god, dolphins. 400 rings, Jesus. It looks like we are reaching the end of the stage. And hey, look at that. It's our buddy Tails. Dang. Great first level. Gotta give it. I'm gonna miss you, Emerald Coast. You were fun. You couldn't tell? I'm really liking this so far. Yeah, that's right. Rack up that score. Rack up those points. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It took so long that the camera had to switch around. Yeah, watch that counter go up.
not bad.
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the 7 emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharged! You gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic. I've got something I've gotta show you. It's in the Mystic Ruins, the fastest way is by train. Let's go!
We can now play with Tails. Yep, that's how you unlock more characters. When you encounter them in the story for the first time, that's when you can unlock them. Gee, I wonder who's gonna be a part of the story, huh? But yeah, that is the first stage of Sonic Adventure. And I guess you could probably see how these episodes are gonna pan out. We're gonna do one stage per episode and kind of see what kind of story bits happen in between. You know, what happens before, what happens after. You know, you catch my drift. It will get weird at points because sometimes levels are back to back and it's kind of strange. So we'll kind of work things around that, and that means by default, some episodes are gonna be super short. So I might try to find ways to pad them out. But yeah, we started our Sonic adventure with Sonic and encountered our good pal Tails after he crashed. And after rescuing him, he showed us a Chaos Emerald, which is pretty nice. And he tells us, hey, yo, come to my workshop. So that's what we're going to do. Next time on Sonic Adventure, I'm just going to call it that. I'm not going to put in DX Director's Cut because that's a mouthful. Next time on Sonic Adventure, we're going to be going over to Mystic Ruins and see Tails' workshop. See you guys then.